Here we're about midway through the game, and Kratos is approaching the island of Delos, and he's come here to retrieve an item. So, one new feature for this game are our sub-weapon system, where we've taken the circle button and we've mapped these pick-up weapons to them. So you'll see in a second, Kratos is going to pick up a sword from the body of this guy right here. And so he can actually use this in combat. So he still has the Blades of Chaos, but also now he's got the ability to pick up various items throughout the level. Sometimes he'll be stripping them from enemies, sometimes he'll be picking them up from the environment.
How many sub-weapons?
We're going to have 6 sub-weapons, and we're showing 3 right now. This one's the small sword, and also with sub-weapons you can throw the enemies and put them into a stun state. And then you're able to actually weaponize the enemies, so you can use him as a weapon to knock other enemies away. That's what this crescent above the heads of the enemies means that they're in a stun state. Gold crescents mean that they're just stunned, and red crescents mean they're ready to get killed. So like this, he's in the stun state, and we're about to do a board kill on him. So we still have the CS moves with the button prompt with the board payoff. So here we're about to get the first glimpse of Charybdis, the sea monster. You can see he's gonna crunch this boat. And then here is one of our new puzzle mechanics. We call it life cycle. And with it, you're able to heal and decay various items throughout the level. So you can see that guy knocked that thing down, but now Kratos is able to bring it all the way to pristine. And what we're doing with this is we thought it'd be interesting to have you be able to stop it at a midpoint. So you can see you brought it all the way up to pristine, but now you can bring it back down to halfway to solve different puzzles and things. So we're going to be using this all throughout the game to create mind-bending puzzles. And then here you'll see Kratos' new navigation system, completely rewritten from the ground up, the climbing system. We're using a point-to-point system. It used to be where he'd go up on the wall and climb on like the runways, but now it's more hand-to-hand, point-to-point. We wanted to show off our animation system with that. So now, this is a pretty simple puzzle with life cycle. You see, he got to the halfway point, navigated around, and then now he can bring it up all the way to full. So he can finish the puzzle and progress to the next area. So here in this next cutscene, we're going to see something that we haven't ever done in God of War before. Show a different side of Kratos. He's actually you'll see, he's gonna save this guy. So he usually would use that guy as a human shield, but we're kind of showing a different side of it. Here's another one of our sub-weapons. This is Spear, it's a projectile weapon. And then we also have a combat side of the life cycle ability, where you can actually slow down enemies, launch them into the air. And then this here is another new feature we've got, the tethering system. So you can actually latch onto these guys, drag them around, and then he can still use his other blade to attack. And you can also use these guys toss them, do all sorts of things like that. And we're still going to have big epic moments like this, big monsters. Also, you can discard sub-weapons, and it's always an attack to discard the sub-weapons, so throw the spear up and it'll rain down a bunch of spears. Now here we've got this new magic system, the rage system. Previously in other God of Wars, you filled up a bar and then had to activate it throughout, in a different fight, and players would use it maybe a handful of times throughout the game. With this system, you're rewarded for combos and dodges and parries, and you power up your blades with fire and it changes your combos. Here's one of our new enemy types. We call it the Elephantar. It's kind of a mix between a Minotaur and an elephant. So that's what this guy is. We've got some bare-handed attacks. If you don't have a sub-weapon equipped, then Kratos is going to do some bare-handed attacks. So he can kick guys. And then we've got this punches. Oh, he got me, but. And then we also have here's our new magic. Kratos can stab the ground and send out a shockwave. So we wanted to make our enemies feel a little more treacherous this time. In previous games, we'd never let an enemy grab Kratos and kind of manhandle him. So we wanted to make them feel a little bigger, a little more powerful in this game. Once I wear this guy down. So now we're going to show the buttonless mini games that we have. So we're able to, without any prompts, do the kill finisher. So it's responding to my square attacks, and then I'm dodging the guy when he's trying to grab me. So you got to kind of react to what the animation is doing, and you still get the gore to chaos at the end. Got him ripping his brain out.